finna switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make something out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make something out of something, you handle your biz. You don't be crying and it's something.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, the staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team's going to be pretty successful.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Charlie Morton gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaked wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have two strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Adam Hazley is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Set and the pitch. Bryce Harper comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Gotta believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-0. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. Bone stands at first with one out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Ozuna giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One out and a runner on third. Hard hit ball to short. Swanson picks it up, and not in time as the run scores. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit in the air to center field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The shortstop,
and now here is Didi Gregorius, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, JT Realmuto, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves nothing. So stepping in is Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
the center fielder,
And the
Ronald
pitch.
Acuna Jr.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers and draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the Heat.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down.
That is good. The second baseman.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And a diving try and left, but he can't come up with it. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch two bases into three. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. His career line against Wheeler is 4 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Popped up. Hoskins is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves 1.
I'm out of chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it'll show.
Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Gene Segura trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Hit to third. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So bases are empty with one gone, and the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zach Wheeler. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Bohm, who collected a base hit his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
That is good. The left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. Tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. They still trail it here, 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Hazley. Here's the first pitch.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 1-2 pitch. And he got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a sinker there, swung out and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Christian Pache is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Curveball taken a little high.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Trying to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Stepping in now, Charlie Morton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Digging in is the outfielder, Andrew McCutcheon. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. It's 1 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Acuna. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next to dig in, JT Realmuto flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. And that's a called strike to Leonard. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
3-2, full count. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. And Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a pop-up now. Bone trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one out and nobody aboard. That will bring up Ozzie Albies. Pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McCutchen on the move. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
He's been making it look really easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
From the stretch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. But Tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Here's another 1-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now, Zach Wheeler flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now pitch on the way. Wind up and the 0-1. Fouled off. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. 2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That brings up Alec Bohm. Line hard deep into left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Adam Hazley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during a commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Realmuto goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first down. 1 out, base is empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch on the way. Softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. The next at bat for Atlanta, Christian Pache. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here, and he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
To the plate now, Charlie Morton. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hoskins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. One and one.
1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jackson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Blue.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Didi Gregorius is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fast.
McCutchen, the runner at second with 1 away. Phillies shortstop in front of the count, 3-1. JT Realmuto is on deck. Fouled away. Hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Here's a pop-up now. Riley over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now in the box, JT Realmuto, runner in scoring position with Sukan. It looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next to stand in is Gene Segura. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him with a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Philly.
But this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then he knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Next, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this is lined hard to deep left. McCutcheon is there, and he has it for the out. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutcheon is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and they're on 2 away. And this throw gets away from him. So here's the potential tying run. Austin Riley, not here, could cut the lead to just 1 run. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score holds, it's 3-1. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So Alec Bohm is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there at the letters 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground out to short. On the first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here now is Adam Hazley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now into the box, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that will get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Braves have drawn even now. It's 3-3.
Time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. That is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Brandon Kinsler comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
And there's one down now. hit is Christian Pache, who made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Jason Kipnis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First delivery to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 5. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1 and 2. Grounded back up the middle. Segura has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Tyler Matzek will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 68.
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper, who bounced out last time up. And now the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he popped him up, and that's going to land foul.
Nope.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead. Now you can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
It's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. And, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay in the long run.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, keep his front shoulder in, and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of the pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protecting.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Plays off the slider that time, 2-1. McCutchen stands at second with 2 gone. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the count will be full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Phillies get 1 in the frame, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Archie Bradley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. C.J. Chapman is in the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings in Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He falls behind now, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind, trying to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This is in the air out to right. Harper will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 3. start the ninth is Gene Segura, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the A.J. Minter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in now for Philadelphia, C.J. Chatham. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Albies ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. C.J. Chatham has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he scurries back to first base safely. Now it'll be Adam Hazley. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna, and they can't run it down.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Nothing in the Philadelphia ninth. Last chance coming up for Atlanta. They trail by. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 46.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Though you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Gio, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out the stretch.
Now the first pitch. Marcell Ozuna is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Ready on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Swanson, base runner at first with one out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Christian Pache. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Ugh, that ugly. You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
2 strikes.
Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brendan Kinsler gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Alvarado closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.